up, my Archfiends of Chaos? This is your Kid Rose Chaos, your Dark Lord of Chaos, Kid Rose Chaos, and we're doing another build video. And this will probably be the last one for a while because I'm going to be focused on streaming Crisis Core Reunion, that since that comes out tomorrow. I'm going to be my whole streams and my entire content is going to be me finishing the Crisis Core Reunion, the Final Fantasy VII remake, you know, back to back, you know, so this will probably be your last build video for a while, you know, so let's just start the build video. Obviously, you're going to need a lot of magic stuff. Now, since I don't run a magic-based character, I can only use the Demi Queen staffs, or the Carrion staffs, Glitch staff, or one of those staffs, but mostly the Demi Human Queen because, you know, I don't really run a huge magic build. But if you did run a magic build, which you will need for the Dark Magician, this would be the perfect staff to do that. And look at my beautiful ass running in a thong right there. I know that's gonna turn you on. I know you gotta help. You can't help but squeeze your hog. Even Fia's looking at me. But anyways, jokes aside, yeah, you're gonna need a staff like this. And we have to base ourselves off the LOB LOB Dark Magician because I mean there's no purple robes in this game that's gonna make you look like the purple Dark Magician from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. So we're gonna have to go with the LOB card artwork. So yes, you're gonna need to make your skin very green. Not too green, but green enough where it looks just like the card art. Now I had to restart that. So you're gonna want to get your little shade of green. Not too much though. We're trying to make this a realistic build. Obviously, you know these are Elden Ring builds. You know. I mean, if I wanted to go real green, I'd have to make a Shrek, which I probably will make that as a build video if anyone requests me to make a Shrek build. I don't know why anyone would ever make me request a Shrek build, but if I did do one, I think the hair is good as it is. You want to get the hair like that. You want it blonde because the LOB Dark Magician art is blonde. It's also the same art. It's also the same one as the stone tablet one besides the background. You want to get with the at least blue eyes, no pun intended, but you know I own the actual card at home, so you know I know how to do it. And there's my green sexy all. Then you want the Renala crown because the Renala crown is actually the inspiration of the Dark Magician. Now you could do robes too. You can do the robes, like the actual card. The robes don't look as good or close to Dark Magician because it's not as slender. When you wear Renala's robes or Moog's robes, it's not the same. I mean, so I had to try a bunch of different you know stuff. This is mostly experimenting until I got it. I mean, but you know it's very interesting. I'll tell you that it's a very interesting build for that exact reason. It's hard to do it, but you do need the Renala crown. So you have to defeat Renala and get the Carrion you know the Carrion crown. You have to get that, bud. Or you could do like the black and white Dark Magician from the movie, from Dark Side of Dimensions, which this would actually be a combination of the Dark Side of Dimensions Dark Magician and the LOB Dark Magician. And like I said, there's different combinations. It was a really trial and error. This one I have not experienced. Plus, I never really do a magic build because I don't know. I just don't do it with the Souls games. I rather just experience boss battles the way everybody else does. It's just me. You know, don't hate. It's just how I am. This one wasn't so good, so I took this one off. At first, I thought this was actually getting good, but like I said, this is definitely one of those Souls cosplays that's a trial and error. You're not gonna always make it on time. So yeah, it's a very trial and error looks wise if you want looks, if you're going for looks, but it's just it's very trial and error, you know, so it wasn't doing very good. So let's go ahead and test out the build. Alright, let's go. Let's go to... It doesn't matter where I go, really. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Especially when I do my testing. When I do my testing, I just go anywhere on the map that looks cool. You know. I did a lot of Volcano Manor, so I'm doing a different location than I did before. But yeah, you're gonna need a lot of arcade to really truly have this build to be adaptable to your usage. You're gonna need to have a lot of arcane, a lot of intelligence, because it's pure magic. It's pure mage build. Since I like to use warriors and stuff like that, and I like to use strength and dex, this probably won't really work for me very much. But you know, this is just only a sample of what this build would actually end up looking like. Let's start with the dark magic attack right now. Let me see if I can find some enemies. First of all, I'm gonna change my clothes because I was not feeling this. I really was not feeling this outfit. So we just went with the dark side of dimensions fused with the LOB art of the dark magician. And like I said, I can only use the Demi Queen staff because I'm not a magic build, so bear with me. This is the best version of the Dark Magician I can physically possibly build without changing stuff. Because I mean, I'd like to go, but it'd be hard to run this in my Dark Paladin build because they look eventually the same. The Dark Magician from the Dark Side Dimensions looks exactly like Dark Paladin. So to differentiate, I just made the LOB art with the armor of. No, not the armor, but the robes of the Dark Side of Dimensions, using the Malekith robe set, which, again, you have to beat Malekith. You should already know, if you play Elden Ring, you have to beat bosses to get certain stuff. And this is really my second game, my second playthrough, so it's not too hard to figure out. Now, I'm just going to go find some enemies and test out my magic to show you how to do this build properly. I won't say properly, because, again, this is only a sample. I have enough magic to do this, though. So we'll test our dark magic. Our glintstone art is going to be our dark magic attack. There you go. You got your dark magic attack right there. It's not as purple as it is in the anime, but you got to make do with whatever the game already has in it. When you're doing these builds, keep in mind, you should see my Sauron build. It looks different. It don't look exactly like Sauron. And it's just a smaller dark magic attack. Not very much, just a quick one. And this is to increase my magic and everything else, and to shoot magic out of, you know, out of a starlight, which I still have magic. Oh, you could also twist your spear like that too. I mean your magic staff like that too. You can do the twist too. So if you don't feel like using just magic and you want to make a dark magician not just depend on magic, you run out of magic and you run out of vials and you know, flasks to use magic, you could spin your staff and it becomes a melee weapon. So you could just do this and melee your way out just by spinning the staff. Now you do have to level up your staff and everything, of course, just like every other weapon in Elden Ring. But I could do the spin staff attack whenever I run out of magic stuff. But if you built this build correctly, you will not have to do that. But again, I'm not a magic build, so this is the Dark Magician build right here, and may the crystal be with you. This is going to be my last Elden Ring for content for a while because I got some other things going up, and Crisis Core Reunion comes out tomorrow, and may the crystal be with you. I pick up my pre-order tomorrow, so yeah.